deputy.
You got done following me around all day. Can I get a moment's peace?
Yeah, all right. Let's just get you to bed.
I don't need to intervene on my behalf, Deputy Marsh.
Look at you going all formal. Usually a good sign you've had a few too many of them. Geez. Feel better about things tomorrow.
Didn't we have a blast today?
Oh, there is that sarcasm, my friend. But sure, just like old time.
What are you going to say?
But
You know when, back when we were at the sheriff's office, we were getting ready to say something.
what was that?
Don't be like that. When we walked out, you were just, weren't you? You said you knew it would happen that way. I said, how? You said, because. And that was that. It's because you had the same conversation with the sheriff, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did.
I was too big of a chicken shit and only started the conversation. I couldn't see it through. You know how it is. You're just tired, son. Take a day off. Get some golf in. We've all worn the shirt.
Why didn't you tell me?
You know why.
You think I what? Make fun of you, think you were weak.
Yes! I wasn't in the right headspace to share what was going on.
How's your head space now?
Everything. And nothing. You see, seriously, I'm worried about my friend.
What was going on?
I guess, mind you, I was never diagnosed. It was, yeah, definitely mental illness. No doubt I was struggling with anxiety and depression. Again, too chicken shit to talk to someone, but I can see it now.
What?
When what?
Deputy Howard heads to the bridge down here.
You want to drink?
I'm good.
Can you drink? Did they let you do it in that place? Wherever the hell shit all got to be.
When? What? You were asking me something.
When did you and the sheriff go to have the talk?
It was after my illness kept me from responding to calls in a timely manner. If at all.
Cheers. Sure you don't want one? Remember in the academy, here's the wellness number. If for some reason you need to call in, not sure why you would when you have your brothers and sisters on the force to lean
I
on.
started the conversation. I was doing it on the pretext of getting this. Therefore, it wasn't perceived too well. So I tried to suck it up and be everything to everyone and just not too much. I couldn't burden anyone with my sorry ass.
Why did I keep talking?
My three boys, you were in the department, always had to pick up after my slack. Why? Constantly getting the worst of me. Another family destroyed because their loved one overdosed on fentanyl. My God, you know? Leave it was just overwhelming. But having to report the motor vehicle as a teenager, that's stuff.
It's the job.
The job. You can process the scene, but no one teaches us how to process ourselves. No one tells us that it's okay to be sad and upset with what we see day in and day out. It will have a big impact on our career. We go to the gym every day so that we're physically ready, regardless of the situation, right?
Right?
We all understand the physical health. When you input good things, you have good outcomes. Putting bad, you have poor outcomes. Staying in a poor physical condition too long can develop chronic illness. We get that. But mental health? We do anything about that? No. We stick around law enforcement long enough and don't treat your PTSD, your anxiety, depression, or whatever else we develop. We start to break down. Ruin our careers. First, second, and third marriages. Any future opportunity.
I think you're past that second marriage yet. Start on the responsibility of those relationships.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't have to worry about that ever again.
Hey, you asked me something, and I need you to tell me the truth.
All right.
I was not just ignoring, was it?
Perfect plans and perfect time.
What the fuck, Randy?
Terrible decision.
Tell me why.
It was rain. And I positioned myself across the old County Line Road. I called it a 1061 that turned into a 1043 with a generic description of crime that passed me several minutes before. I floored it, starting my pursuit. And as I was barreling down, after all the shit that had been going on for years, I started to feel some relief. Like I wasn't going to have to deal with the pain and Jesus. Pushed the needle, looked up, supposed to change direction, and I hit the brake.
You selfish bastard. Do you know what you did? I was at your funeral, consoling your family. I looked in the eyes of each of your sons, and I tell you right now that not a single one of them felt relief from some imaginary burden you placed on yourself. They were consumed by grief. You know. Talk about casualties in the job. How about that one? You know, your kids don't even go for the ball team anymore because you're not there to coach them. You know, your wife is working like hell to hold it all together. Do you see that from wherever the hell you
No one wants to die by suicide, Eugene. They want the pain to end. They want to stop being a burden. It wasn't a cross I was willing to bear anymore.
You called for made the college free.
One last ditch effort to talk myself out of it. The last opportunity for God to show me a
So
sign.
you believed it because I hadn't picked up that call, that was God's sign of saying that no one gave a shit about you. Mental illness, pretty goddamn
Oh,
unsustainable.
look who's talking. What are you doing here, huh? Look at this place. Determined to fix the system one way or another, aren't you? Look around. Look at this over here. It's a goodbye note. Dear. That class A uniform, pressed and ready to go into some way. You plan to put that on and make your statement.
You can go now.
Deputy Howard puts the bottle down and begins to ceremoniously dress himself in the uniform.
The highest decorated deputy on the force. The mentor, the door kicker. How did it all go wrong?
I don't want you to be here anymore.
I can blame the culture for being this. But you, my friend, I didn't listen. You heard what you wanted to hear. You didn't listen to the struggle in my voice. You didn't let me lean on you. Why?
Because I was spending all my energy hiding my own pain, and I didn't have room for yours.
You choose this. There's no going back.
Fail. I failed too many. I can't fail anyone else.
Make it up to me.
You're dead. I can't.
And give yourself the same courtesy I did. Ask God for a sign.
All right. God, I tried my best to live a humble life and serve you. I pray that you're merciful and that you know the exhaustion, pain, and the terrible burden I've been to others. That your mercy will save me from hell or whatever I'm about to do. Can't sleep. Can't eat. I can't feel love. I'm undeserving of love. I ask that you take care of my daughter and my wife. Please.
Ask for the sign, Eugene.
I pray for a sign, Lord. That any sign you can give me right now that can show me some other way to take my own life.
Deputy Howard dies. Deputy Marsh is gone. Deputy Howard sobs, moves his partner around up to his head. He doesn't want to do this. Nobody wants to die by suicide. The doorbell rings. He's startled, lowers his firearm, and realizes someone is at the door and holsters his pistol. He looks through the people and opens the door.
Hello?
Hi. Sorry to interrupt your day, but are you Deputy Howard?
Yes.
My name is Beverly, sir, and I'm so glad I found you. I've been meaning to do this for 15 years, and this morning I finally decided I would. Do you recognize me? Of course not. You probably don't recall that you did something that changed my family's life that I could never repay.
She pulls out her phone.
You mean a great deal to me. And this young man. Because if you hadn't been there to pull me from that submerged car, I wouldn't have been here to bring that beautiful boy into the world. You do? I'm glad. I would never forget your face.
She shows him a picture.
That's him. My son. I wanted to say thank you and your appreciation